Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I'm Nina. I like to do get ready with me's mostly. And I do some unboxings like Ipsy BoxyCharm, the Icon Box, Influencer items that I'm sent to review. I'm sent them free in exchange for my honest review, which I'm not required to do on YouTube. But sometimes I do them because I think it's stuff you guys might be interested in. You never know. Today I'm doing a quick get ready with me. I'm using my May 2025 Icon Box items, most of them or some of them. I'm using some of my May 2025 add-ons and some of my May 2025 shop orders. So, with that being said, please leave me a thumbs up at the end of the video. If you don't like my video, leave me a thumbs down by all means. Also, leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments, and please consider subscribing. I'd really like that. I am going to use Natasha Denona bronze palette. This was an item in my box that was chosen for me. I don't quite remember everything, but I'm getting old, guys. I am going to use Eloise Sweet Cheeks bronzer. There's cream, there's matte. Yesterday I used the matte. Today I think I'll use the cream, just because. Now this was not in my box this month. This was either last month or the month before. I don't remember if it was in my box or if it was a shop order, but this is the Farrah highlighter in the shade Sahara. It is really nice. I do like it. What else am I going to use? I'm going to use, this was not in my box. I bought this a while ago, the Scone Flushed and Flirtatious Blush Palette. I did use this yesterday. So, beautiful palette. I'm going to use it again today. I'm going to use the Bodyography. Yeah, Bodyography lip pencil in the shade Pouty. And I'm going to sharpen it real quick. Just a little bit. Don't want it too much of a point. It usually breaks off. Well, all of them usually do. And then I'm going to use the By Mario Petal Glow Lip Serum. This is, it's retractable up, but you can't roll it back down. So don't roll it up far because it is very, very creamy. And it like goes on like a liquid almost. It is a serum. It's supposed to plump your lips a little bit, so it does have a little tingly, like more like a minty. And I believe, no, it doesn't have minty scent though, but it has like a little minty tingle. It does not plump my lips, that I notice. And by all means, nobody's come up to me and said, hey, your lips look plumper. Yeah. Since I am wearing mostly black today, I said I was going to use this yesterday and I didn't, so I will probably use it today. This is Danessa Myricks Beauty. It's a nice gel eye glitter. It's about the only one that I have that I feel that I'm pretty safe using. And I also use the NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Primer. It's a base perfector. It's called Brilliance, and I like to get that extra security, extra peace of mind. I will use the Revolution Superfix Super Hold Misting Spray. I will use the, I keep wanting to say Charlotte Tilbury, the Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara. I love this mascara. I wish it would lengthen a little bit more, but I am satisfied with what it does do. I did use my Cover FX Power Play Foundation. This is in the shade Translucent, I believe. It just says Shake Well. No, it says F1, Fair 1. Shake well before use. I like it. I did use my Cover FX Perfect Press Powder in the shade Light. As you guys can see, yes, I do like it. I have hit pan a while ago. So, and I just broke my nail again. Yesterday was a real crappy day for me. I swear. I mean, it wasn't crappy, but it was kind of crappy. And I don't see my nail file that I keep over here. Crap, I hate that. I had to go to Walmart. I did that. But before that, I stopped and got gas. After pumping my gas, I walk around the back of my car very quickly and I slam my really bad knee. Both my knees are bad, but my right knee is my worst. I slam it into the hitch and ball on the back of my SUV. And the pain just shot right through my entire leg. And I wanted to cry. I did when I got in the car. I had to wipe back the tears because it really hurt. So my knee started throbbing. I pulled my pant leg up and I have a small cut under my knee, just very small, that was bleeding. But my pants weren't damaged at all, thank God. But just the pain. So I had a really hard time. When I got in the car, I broke my thumbnail, which I just broke again right here. As you can see the little chip out of it. But I dropped off a couple watermelons at my daughter Daryl Lynn's, and I stopped at my sister's, dropped off her birthday present, and headed home. Threw my blueberry pies in, and I also baked. I made a Jello cake, but I did it differently. Um, I added almond flavoring to vanilla cake. Not white, not yellow. It is white, but it's flavored vanilla. I added almond flavoring to it, and I chopped up whole maraschino cherries and put those in the batter as well. So it had that cherry taste. And then I did the cherry jello. And of course, you top it with Cool Whip. You frost it with Cool Whip. So it's in the fridge. I got it in the fridge yesterday with the jello in it, and it's all set and ready. I will just put the Cool Whip on it before I head to my daughter's house. And I have a blueberry pie to take with me, and I have one for here at home, which I had a slice last night, and I have to say it turned out really, really good. I'm sure my daughter Elisa and granddaughter Julie will be stopping through this week, and boy, are they in for a treat. They're always in for a treat when they stop because I usually have pie or something. I'm diabetic and I don't really eat these things, but I love baking for my family. My kids and grandkids love my pies, love my baking, so I like to bake. I like to cook for them as well, and they know it. But they know when all else fails, I got plenty of different lunch meats, different cheeses, different bread. I mean, different veggie toppings, whatever. They know I have it. So, they never go away hungry. That's for sure. But anyway, so let's get started. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona. So I like that deep dive shade for my corner, and so we're going to work with these shades. I'm trying to see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, glasses off. I hate it when I have to take my glasses off. Then I cannot see properly, anyways. I read this morning. I don't usually pay attention to Fox News because a lot of time it's Trump fed. So, they promote a lot of news that does not do the facts first. So, um, it's important to facts that checks, blah, fact check what you're reporting. They usually report what Trump wants them to report. They're Trump's little itches. Anyways, so um, unfortunately, a young man committed suicide after having LASIK surgery. I did not have LASIK surgery. I could have, but I wasn't paying the extra money for it. Um, but he had a lot of problems with pain and everything after the LASIK surgery. And I realized I'm having a lot of pain behind my eye. And it's not just pain, it's burning. And I'm wondering if that has to do with my eye surgery. Um, because my vision is way, way worse than it was before my eye surgery. So, I'm wondering if that is the issue. But this young man, he was a police officer. He did his job well. He was loved in his community, and he loved his community. And he even said that he would do his job for free, no pay. That's how much he loved his job. God bless him. God rest his soul. I feel so bad for his family. Um, I think it's really tragic when surgeries go wrong. From what they're saying, uh, there is a lot of negative side effects that can happen, and they don't usually tell you everything. And he ended up being one of those people, just like I ended up being one of those people. Remember, they told me, oh, we're going to do the cataract surgery. After, you won't even need your regular glasses anymore. You won't need your trifocals. You might need reading glasses, but that's about it. Still wearing trifocals, and stronger ones at that. So, um, yeah. And now, without my glasses, I see way, way, way worse than I did with my glasses. I mean, before surgery. So, unfortunately, yeah, there is that. Why is this going on so dark? I don't like how dark the crease is. It shouldn't be that dark. I'm going to have to darken up the other one a little. Maybe it's the lighting. I don't know. But what I'm going to have to do, I always go under my eye as well. Next boyfriend of mine, I'm going to go in with that brush that I use for the base and kind of soften that up a little bit. Next boyfriend of mine, his mother, she's a lot older than me, she, of course, but she told me one day that I should never wear makeup under my eyes. But, my response was, well, I guess it's personal preference, but there's to me, there's nothing wrong. It also, as long as you blend it and, it looks nice, what's the harm? I didn't want to sound like I was trying to tell her about herself or what to do or anything like that. I was just kind of, you know, letting her know it's okay. Some different strokes for different folks, you know what I mean? But I told her, I said, I get a lot of compliments on my eyes and my eyeshadow. So, I'm sorry you feel that way. She, on the other hand, wore absolutely no makeup, never wore makeup. So, I was like, well, okay, I'm going to deepen up that corner with that nice dark, dark shade. Now, she was a professional MUA. I would take her advice into account. Maybe, because still, even if you're professional, a professional makeup artist, there's still different strokes for different folks. We all got to do us. You know what I mean? I don't like everything you like. You don't like everything I like. So it is what it is. Bottom line. A little bit of that dark down here. So yeah, I'm going to my daughter's today. She's cooking on the charcoal grill. She is smoking meat in her smoker. She's cooking her butt off, basically. I'm going to open up that Farrah real quick and hit my corners. My brow up here. Jottie's sleeping on my lap. She always finds comfort in my lap. Oh, let me do my nose with this little brush too. And my upper lip, my Cupid's bow, I like to do that. And blend it. Okie dokie. Now, I am going to blend it before I do the glitter. Okay, we're going to put Natasha Denona over here. I need a drink of coffee. Good. Always good. Gotta have some coffee in the morning. But lately, I haven't been drinking coffee every single day. Just trying to cut down on the caffeine. I do not like decaf coffee. So that is not a way for me to cut down on the caffeine. I'm using the glitter primer now. Get that on there first. You want it to dry a tiny bit. Get a little tacky. Got a fan going over here. Okay, that should be good enough. I'm going to take the lid off that glitter glue. As you can see, it is a gel. It's not going anywhere. Let's see, do I need to wet the brush? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I'm going to wet the brush a little. Try not to spray Johnny. She gets enough with makeup falling on her, perfume spritzing down on her. Poor girl. But she keeps coming back for more. That she does. I should have actually put that eyeshadow on underneath. That pretty dark shimmer shade. But this still looks nice. Kind of building it up a little bit here. You still have to be careful. Gel or no gel, I see the glitter. And that's with my horrible eyes. So I know the glitter's there. I see chunky glitter. And if one of them chunks get in my eye, it could make a mess of my eye, my vision. Like it's not bad enough, you know what I mean? So you do still have to be careful. Absolutely. Glitter is glitter, no matter what the form. It sends you to the hospital. And there's not much they can do from what I understand. Oh, losing the lid here. It's a cute little pot. Okay, guys, that's done. Now, eyeliner. I thought I had eyeliner up here. I know I had eyeliner up here. What did I do with the eyeliner? The eyeliner. Darn it. I lost the eyeliner. And I don't see it. I was going to use the black essence. I guess I'll be using the berry. I'm very confused. I can't find my black eyeliner. Maybe it fell behind. I'm not searching like that. Okay, I sharpened it a tiny bit. This is still the Essence Stay and Play. Maybe I should have done this before the glitter, just in case. I'm not going to use this to do on top of my upper lid. I'm going to put my glasses on. And I know extra long lasting. See, this is Essence as well, but it is a liquid liner in the shade Blackest Black, my hair. So it is, says 24-hour long lasting. And you know, like I've said before, I've never used Essence until I started getting their eyeliners. And I got a couple other things from them as well. And I was impressed. See, there's a loose piece of glitter. Okay, it was a chunk. See, that gets in your eyes. Not good. Okay, I'm going to use this. Because that pencil just sometimes don't go over the glitter that well. I'm going to use the fan to dry it real quick. Okay, I think that's good. See, it looks kind of chunky. That's due to the glitter. I mean, honestly, maybe it's better not to even use liner up there with glitter. See, there's more glitter. Yeah, see, that's not good, guys. That gets into your eyes, I'm telling you. It says, usually it says right on glitter products, it's not made for use on the eyes. I mean, I will get a palette that has glitter in it, and it'll say on the back of the palette, it's an eyeshadow palette, but it's not made for your eyes. Go figure. But hey, they know a lot of people still use it for their eyes, so of course they're going to make it, they're going to sell it, they're going to promote it, but just not for your eyes. Okay, that should be good. But anyways, like I was saying, like Wet n Wild, Elf, stuff like that, I've never used them till recently. I've been doing my makeup since I was in junior high school. I used to sneak and do it on my way to school. My stepfather did not allow me to wear makeup at that time. So I did. I was sneaky and wore it. I stopped at my friend Vicki Ketron. She lived right there close to the corner. And a lot of us would meet there in the morning and do our makeup. Her parents were like super, super cool, super nice. I mean, we didn't go there smoking and drinking and stuff like that. We did our makeup. One time she showed us, she went to the corner store and bought donuts that were on sale because they were a day old. And she warmed them up in the oven, I think it was, and made them fresh and soft and yummy again. You know, so she was really good to us. Vicki was a wonderful friend as well. She no longer lives here, she is on my Facebook. But yeah, we would walk there and meet and do our makeup and stuff and walk to school together. She was a load of fun. I mean, she was funny, so I really liked her. She was a good friend. I had so many wonderful friends in junior high and high school. And it's good to have good friends. It's such a very awkward time for us teenagers. So, sometimes when my kids are complaining about their kids, I remind them, remember when you were a teenager? You know, um, think back. You know, for most of us, it was a very awkward time. Hitting puberty, our emotions, trying to fit in, peer pressure, all of that. Dealing with all of that. This is the Eloise, and I am using the cream. That's the front. Like raised up glossy, hearts all over it. I do like it. Okay. Put those away. Moving on to Scone. I think that's what it's called, right? Scone. The blush palette. I'm going to use the same as I used yesterday. I'm going to use this shade and then this shimmery shade on top of it. I mean, what memories do you have from junior high and high school? I mean, not all of us went to a junior high and then a high school separately. Some schools are together, but either way, I mean, we spent from kindergarten through sixth grade at our grade school, and then we moved up to junior high, which was seventh and eighth grade for us. Um, and it was an awkward time, and I had a lot of things going on at home as well. So it was hard for me being a teenager then. Very hard. I wasn't really allowed to do the things that most of the kids did. I didn't have most of the things that the kids did. So, I mean, it was what it was. But here I am. Okay, we're going in with that Farrah pretty highlighter that I like. See there? Go back over the tip of my nose a little bit. I like that highlighter. I do. I didn't get a highlighter this month. I mean, I have a ton of highlighter, but a lot of times, like, I'll fixate on just one item because I really like it that much. And I'll use it every single day. So, that being one of them. Excuse me. Okay. This is the Bodyology, I think. I can't read it now. Lip liner. fill it in a little bit. Usually doesn't really do anything when I do that, but oops, let me turn it upside down so I know what color is in there. I gotta find that black eyeliner. Probably rolled behind everything. Okay, I am going to shut this fan off. Do some mascara, you know, I let it dry, then come back. Matter of fact, before I do that, let me do the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Setting Mist. I don't think it's supposed to be, ew. It doesn't taste good. Yeah. It does not taste good. Right now it's only 57 degrees. So I think it's supposed to get like 61 or something today, which is a little bit warmer than yesterday. We'll see if I need a jacket when it's time for me to go. In the meantime, after I do this, I'm going to put the whipped cream on top of the Jell-O cake, put it back in the fridge, and then fold my laundry. I'm just behind because Wednesday I didn't get much done due to having to take my car to the shop, which is like a half-hour drive away from me. Maybe, yeah, about a half hour, I think. For me, about 20 minutes. So I did not have a good day that day. I mean, I did have a good day with my daughter, visiting with my daughter. She shaved my hair, and we chit-chatted and stuff. Her neighbor, I want to say Laura, her neighbors are super, super nice. Laura and her partner, both really nice women. But she made this chocolate cake and brought my daughter a piece and had maraschino cherries in it. I've never had cake that moist in my entire life, ever. My carrot cake is always really, really super moist. My cakes are always very moist, but this cake was the most moistest cake I ever had, and it like melted in your mouth. I got a bite, and my son-in-law got a bite, and the rest was my daughter's. I'm telling you, it was good. I asked her for her secret to how moist it is, and she said love. So I get that I am not getting that recipe. Because you better bet your boots I would use it. But I'd give her credit. I sure would. Absolutely. But I guess she feeds my daughter a lot. Lucky daughter. I need a neighbor that feeds me. Because y'all know I don't like to cook for just me. I'll make me a sandwich or a can of soup for dinner. Every now and then, I'll break off and make, like the other day, I made 3 stuffed peppers. They were huge. So my daughter and granddaughter had one because they stopped. I'm going to use the by Mario lip serum. It has tint to it and shine. I have noticed a difference in my lips. So would I recommend it? Absolutely. Not plumping, but actual a little more moist because I have desert lips, guys. Now I can feel that. Like when you breathe in, I can feel the minty effect. But it's nothing uncomfortable. It's nothing strong. It's not bad at all. It's nothing, really. I think I have glitter on my hand. I do. And I definitely wouldn't want to get that in Jottie's eyes. Jottie had an accident in her pen that I put her in at night. I wish I didn't have to, because I know she would get up and use her pee pads, because she does. But me sound asleep in my bed, she'll sleep with me. But I'm also worried she's going to chew stuff, because Jottie will. She's only 6 months old, and we are working on that. And she has a ton of toys and bones. And because she is not just an aggressive chewer, she is an extreme aggressive chewer. And she's chewed up brand new shoes. She's chewed up high-end purses. I mean, toys. You know, anything she can sink her teeth in. She'll even grab my throw pillows off my couch and try to take off with them to lay in a corner and gnaw on them. And it's like, oh, hell no. So I do put her in her pen when I have to run out. That's why I don't like to go too much. When I do go, if I can take her with me, I do. Because I don't like leaving her in the pen. I don't feel like, you know, why should she be penned up all day? Because I want to go do something, you know. I wish I could trust her and not pen her up. But then leaving her alone also, she what she does all day is what she's doing right now. She just sleeps on my lap. No matter where I'm sitting, she sleeps on my lap. Now, she gets bursts of energy and she just goes wild, like wild, where she's running, zooming, and she'll boom, head into the door, head into the couch, you know, running into stuff because she's running so hard. So it's funny, but she's throwing her toys through the air. I mean, she gets so much energy and she does so much. I can't keep, I'm like, you know, trying to keep up, see what she's doing. She's zipping around. So, her excitement, she gets very, very excited. But she did pee in her cage this morning. So, unfortunately, I had to give her a bath. And I chose yesterday to give her a bath. I didn't know she was going to pee in her cage overnight. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bathed her yesterday. I would have waited till today, because it's not good to bathe them like that. But the groomer did not come 2 weeks ago because she was feeling sick. I have not heard back from her. I hope she's okay. I am going to message her probably tomorrow and see how she's doing. Because she said she was going to reschedule, but she has not. So I went ahead and bathed her because I'm not going to have a stinky dog. and her hair isn't like out of control or anything. So we're good there. My daughter did attempt to cut her nails, but as usual, Jotty just did not want to be still. So it is what it is. She got her bath. So, and then I had to bathe her again today. Now I'm going to my one daughter's house, and I don't take Jotty there. My oldest daughter, I can take Jotty there, and the twin, this is one of the twins that I'm going to today. Her twin sister, I can take Jotty there. So, it, it's like with my oldest daughter, Jotty loves my oldest daughter to pieces. And she loves their dog. So my daughter wanted one of the puppies, and she would have given her a damn good home. She would be spoiled, actually. But my oldest daughter's dog, Rain, is like Jotty's best friend. Rain loves coming here. Jotty loves going there. I love having Rain. Rain's a really good dog. She's a German Shepherd, full-blooded. She's a really, really good dog. So, she's a good protector, but she can be very friendly. I'm going to put on some Prada today. Get a little down there. A little in the back. A drink of coffee. Brush my hair. I should put some earrings in my upper ears, but I'm not. You know what I mean? So how's that look, you guys? Do I look okay for today? I hope so. I just want to be presentable. I always want to be presentable, and that's that. So anyways, you guys, I don't know what you guys are doing today. It's Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow is actual Memorial Day, but like a lot of people actually still work on Memorial Day. Like my daughter will be working tomorrow, so therefore I will be too. I'll watch my granddaughter for the day. So a lot of people cook out on the weekend. So today is when my daughter is cooking out, and she invited me. So I am going there. Unfortunately, my oldest daughter, my grandson was sent home sick from school. I guess he threw up in class. Ew. But so I'm sure their weekend is pretty sedentary, sitting around chilling. Hopefully he doesn't have something and it's contagious, hopefully it was just like maybe something he ate or something and he's feeling better. I've not heard back from her, so I'm guessing things are still a little off. He's probably still sick. So I doubt they're doing anything this weekend. I was going to do something here and have all my kids come, but them being sick and um, my other daughter, she's cooking today, and then they're going to like hiking at the creek. So I think they'll have a wonderful day too. She's off tomorrow as well, but they're doing their thing today as well. So, anyways, happy Memorial Day weekend to everybody. And thank you to all the veterans. God bless you. Um, we should be doing more for them. That's for sure. Now they're taking away from them. We weren't doing enough to start with. So what are you taking away? You know? But anyways, love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend and stay beautiful.